Okay, good afternoon all. So I would like to welcome Professor Bhavna ma'am, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Welcome you ma'am. Now over to you ma'am.
Hello everyone. Hello. Almost it's going to be afternoon now, so I'm just wondering whether to say good morning or good afternoon. So as ma'am introduced already, I'm Bhavana. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. So today I've been asked to give a talk related to universal human values. So on that I have chosen one of the topics. Okay, so before I start my presentation, lights on irutte. Light lead matra. Okay, before I start the presentation, I'd like to ask you all a few questions. Okay? Let's see if... Okay, ಅದು ಆನ್ ಇರಲಿ. Yeah. ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Okay. So first question is, all of you just answer to these questions. Did any one of you, did you get to choose your height? See, all of us are not the same. We are all different, right? Did you all get to choose your height? No. You were just given whatever height it is. Did you get to choose your eye color? The color of your eyes? Anybody, like if you are wearing lens or something, colored lens, it's different. But by birth, did you get to choose? No. And did you get to choose how you physically appear? No. And did you get to choose where you were going to be born? Which location? And did you get to choose your family? To which family you were born into? No. So we don't have choices in any of this, right? So it is all just given to us and we are going ahead in life with that. But what is the choice that we have? So we have choice about what to do with the life that we have already. So we don't have choice about all the other things that we spoke about, or even there are a lot more things where we don't have a choice in. But this, what we are going to do with the life that we already have, we have a choice in that, right? So that brings us to today's title, the topic, that is the vehicle we have and the journey we choose. So this is going to be the topic of presentation. So here, as I say vehicle, what is the vehicle that we are referring to? Yav the vehicle andre? What is the vehicle that we are referring to here in this title? See, there is a vehicle. So what is the vehicle? Not that vehicle exactly. Like in general, what are we referring to? Vehicle andre? See, the title is the vehicle we have and the journey we choose. So what could be the vehicle? So vehicle is equal to our body, the human body. So this is the vehicle or the carrier, right? And the journey that we are going to choose is how we are going to lead our life, right? Okay, so here what makes the body a vehicle? Why do you call the body as a vehicle? Now what does a vehicle do in general? It takes you from one place to another place. So wherever you want to travel, or depending on how you want to travel, whether you want to travel by road, by air, like airways, or by rail, water, if you want to travel on the water. So depending on that, you take a proper suitable vehicle and it helps you travel, reach from one point to another point. Now what does a body do? Similar to that. See, it helps you perform actions. So whatever actions that you want to do, and it helps in interacting with the world. And see, your body becomes a means in order to interact the world. So that is like a carrier which helps you in interacting with the physical world. And it also helps you to achieve what we want in life, right? So see, this is our body, our means of action. So it helps us move, write, speak, act or help, play, work. See, all of this is possible by the body, right? And it depends on what, like whether we want to do it or not. Now all of you are present here, you're sitting here, your body is present here. But can we be sure that if all of the minds are also present here? How many minds are present here? You can raise your hands. What about the others? Only physically present, only the body is present. Okay, see here, if we ask you to move now, you can get up and move, or you can write, speak, whatever. And how it will help, see, and it also acts as an instrument, that it has all the senses, like you can see, hear, smell, taste or touch. Now how do you, see, it depends on you, like whether what you want to see, or there is so much information that we are seeing, and only a few of the information processes into our mind and it stays. Like one example I could give is, see, we get to see so many advertisements in a day. Every now when you're going on the roads, you see the billboards, hoardings on TV or on FM news or or even on social media these days. When you open any platform, there are so many advertisements, marketing which is going on. But how many of it stays in your mind? How do you make a decision when you're going to purchase something? See, all of you now, anybody, like any one product that you would want to purchase, we can say a phone. How do you decide on buying which phone you need? Because you would have seen, all of you know there are so many brands of phones. You would have seen, you would have heard about it, lot of news. How do you decide? You have to respond. See, this topic, we need your responses as well. See, today all of you have chosen to come here and sit. How did you decide to come and be present here? Attendance. Okay. If there was no attendance, then? Okay. How many of you are not here for attendance? Everyone? Okay, maybe this is your first week. Later on you will realize by yourself like what the importance of attending college or how useful it can be for you. See, there are, so I didn't get an answer for that. Like how you see lot of advertisements and how do you make a purchase decision? Forget about a phone, any other product, your household products or anything, clothing. How do you decide? Yeah, when it is attractive and you can, okay, attractiveness, is that the only feature that you would look for? Now a phone would look very attractive, the features might not be good. You are going to do a little bit of research on that also, right? Whether how much GB camera it has, memory it has, or what is how much pixel camera is there, what the specifications are. So all of that deciding power we have. And same way, like see, you get to hear a lot of things, but only you choose like what information has to be taken in or not. Smell, taste, touch, so all of this. And what is the beauty of all these senses that we have? We get to know when we have to see, suppose you are touching a hot vessel or something, you immediately your reflexes act and you take your hand back. So that is how your brain is connected through the nervous system. That is, you get the reflex activated where it just tells you whether to continue or to stop, right? So the body also acts as an instrument. Now the body is the means through which the eye expresses itself and interacts with the world. See, now the body by itself will not do anything. Only once you give the command, that is only when it starts acting on it. Now see, one thing I can ask you is, all of you, like, can I have everyone to smile now or laugh? Nobody is smiling. Okay, can you all start clapping? Stop now. Again start. Now I did not say stop, but so it's up to you, right? You are deciding whether to start clapping, whether to smile, stop. So the control is with you. So what is that? So the body acts as how you are going to command it to be, right? So here, see, a vehicle can take you somewhere. That is the body. Like we all are in a journey. Our destinations could be different. So it is not literally, I'm saying it could be a literal thing also. If you're going on a vacation, how you plan and how you take the journey. So why I have related it to a vehicle is, you take a good vehicle when you're traveling to some place such that the vehicle doesn't break down. You have to make sure of that, how you are going to take care of the vehicle. And you have to ensure that it safely reaches you to the destination that you require. So here, as our body is the vehicle, and we take different journeys and we reach different destinations. Like you could choose your career choices. So I'm sure here also there are people from different branches, right? So you have chosen what is the career path that you are going to take. So here the destination could be different, but who decides where to go? That is, as I said, the self, that is the I. Like body is different and the self is different. See, when we mistake the body and self to be the same, or when we mistake the body itself is me, self is different, that is when we tend to see certain problems. So who is this I when you consider? The I versus the body. That is the self versus the body. Okay, so here, see, the person, that is I, decides the direction and the choices. The body is the carrier which performs the physical actions. So here you are the one, like, see these two are two relatively distinct things, but you have to coexist. The self and the body needs to coexist. Only then you can have a successful, you can call it as a successful or a happy life that you can lead. Okay, so here thinking process, when you consider also, see, the I or the self thinks, processes the thoughts, beliefs, memories, and the body acts or engages in the physical behaviors. Related to desire, see, you have certain goals or purpose, what is the wishes that you have, this is what I want to do, and then your body will provide the means of offering that. So can you give certain examples, like how from your life, what can you just differentiate between how I and the body is different? Any one of you? So you decided to wake up in the morning. See, our day is filled with decisions. Every minute, like from the time we wake up, or like even whether to get out of the bed or not is a decision. After we get out of the bed, how do we, okay, whether now I want to brush my teeth, again a decision. Like, so there are so many decisions. How we are deciding those? How we are giving the priority for your work, and how we are going to enact on that. So anybody, any example to differentiate this from your day-to-day life? Just now you all had a break, right? You have to be more active. And it's not even the afternoon session, right? Okay, see, same way understands. So your mind grasps the concept, meanings and the consequence, and the body interacts physically and experiences. You experience emotions, joy, sorrow, all of that. And the experience in the external world also. Like, see, sometimes you experience joy or sorrow, like your mind experience. Your body also tends to be related to that. In some cases, see, sometimes you are not in a good mood, then you don't want to go out. The body doesn't want to, like you as your physical body, you don't feel like going out. If you feel, if you're sad or something, then you would like to stay in. So each person, there are different ways how they are going to cope up. So the coping mechanism also can be different. But this is the differentiation or the distinctiveness between the I and the body. Okay. So human being, when we say, it is a combination of the self and the body. So I part what I said and the body, so it's a combination of that. Self is the I and body is one thing. So these are different realities, but they have to coexist. You cannot say that, you know, that I will take care only of my body and I will not take care of myself. Right? So if you are going to take care only of your mind and again not take care of your body, that is also going to be a little difficult. So here, does the vehicle have the same needs as the traveler? So for this you can answer. See, now when you consider a vehicle, what are the needs of a vehicle if you want to take it or transport from one point to another point? What is required? Petrol, fuel, then? You have to answer. What is the requirement or needs of the vehicle? Yes? Comfort, yes, very good. Comfort is important. If you are planning for a long distance travel, long travel, then comfort matters a lot. Then fuel, as you said. Then what about the maintenance? The vehicle not only should look good from outside if you're washed, it should also be maintained well. What if it breaks down midway? Right? That also is going to affect your journey. So same way, what are the needs that the traveler has? Okay, relate it with the body and the eye. Now, when you say the vehicle, what are the needs of the body? We will see that. What does your body need? See, body needs food, water, sleep, clothing, shelter, exercise, healthcare. So all of this the body needs, right? So all of us are satisfying these needs on a day-to-day basis. Healthcare or medicine part would come to a point where if we are not satisfying all these needs, if we are not taking care of these well, then healthcare also would be required, right? So now what? See, these are mentioned as the needs here, but all of you know the difference between needs and wants. See, we need food, but what do we want? What is the difference between need and want? See, now you're hungry, you need food. In order to satisfy your hunger, you need food. But then what do we do generally? We'll be like, no, we want a pizza, we want a burger only, or I want this particular food itself. That is the want. And what about any other clothing when you consider? We need clothing, we need shelter, we need for transportation means of. But then there are something like where we want a particular brand itself. We want this brand of clothing itself. So I'm sure all of you have made such choices, right? How many of you are focusing only on the needs and not on the wants? Anybody here? All of you are focusing on, anybody is focusing on only on the needs? How do you decide when you're hungry, you want to buy something? Do you think, okay, this will satisfy my hunger, will you say that, okay, wants will depend on what cravings. You feel like eating something, and how does that craving start? How do you arrive at that craving? See, there are, again, as I said, marketing is so good that it makes you crave, even though you don't need it in your life, it makes you believe that this is the product that you need in your life. Right? How many of you have fallen bait to such advertising campaigns? See, you've seen ads of McDonald's or any food chains. So where the food, they make the food look so good and tempting that even if you're not hungry, you feel like going and buying it. Has it happened? Yes or no? Same way, can you give an example about what choices you have had in clothing, or it could be about any phone or car that you're going to buy? Even though we need a particular phone for whatever communication purpose, but we end up buying a certain brand because of, again, various reasons. So it could be it could be the way people perceive or look at you when you have a particular brand. So that also depends. So there are a lot of factors which decide that. But these are the things which our body needs. So what are the things that the self needs? See, is it the same? Does the self also, so if you give all these needs, can you say that your mind or the self will be happy? Or if you just give these things like, respect, trust, relationships and all, then can you say that body is happy, that is you don't have to feed it or you don't need shelter? Is it like that? You have, see, that is why it is important that you have to satisfy the needs of both. So here, what does the self need? Happiness, respect, trust, relationship, acceptance, understanding, meaning or purpose. Lot more things than this. Few of them I have listed here. So can you just tell each one of you what is trust? What is trust according to you? So you have to answer. Any of you, please stand up. What is trust according to you? See, trust can be considered as the foundation value of any relationship. Any relationship, if you are going to your friends or family or anything, that can be the foundation value. Without trust, you cannot say that this is a relationship, right? Like a true strong relationship, you cannot consider it. So, what is trust? See, if you don't answer, the session will keep dragging for long. If you answer, then we can finish it quickly. How many of you know each other from before here? Anybody who know each other from before? Same college? All of you, you have met here only? No. So how many of you have known each other? You have known each other since? Okay. So do you trust each other? So what decides that? How do you decide? How do you get to know that you trust someone? Okay. Family, all of you have great trust in your family. Blind trust, you can say. So whatever your family says or does, you believe that they are doing it or saying it for our good only. So the intention will be pure. Like you will believe that the intention is pure and they will not cause any harm to us, right? So do you think the same level of trust you can have even in others, or do we trust everyone easily? How many of you trust people easily here? Can you raise your hands? You can, I won't call you on stage or anything. You can raise your hands. How many of you trust others easily? Nobody trusts. All of you have your guards high. And how many of you don't you trust easily? Is it okay? How many of you don't trust people easily? All the rest, is it? And what about the others who have not raised hand for both? So what decides? See, how do you gain trust? See, trust has to be gained. You cannot go tell someone that you have to trust me. How do you gain someone's trust? Yes, here? Yeah, your bench. Second person, yes. How do you gain someone's trust? By spending time with them. But spending time with, so is time equivalent to the amount of trust you have on someone? Can you consider time as a factor which will, so the more time you have spent with someone, can you say that you trust them the most? By understanding. So how many of you agree with this? See, suppose now you have started your course here, engineering or whatever, 4 years. So you are going to spend 4 years with your friends or teachers. So can you tell that, I blindly trust these people because you have spent so much time and you have understood them? Is it equivalent to that? Then what decides? How do you decide, or how do you gain someone's trust, or how do you trust someone? There two people you said no, like easily you trust. How do you end up trusting people? Any example you can give? Okay, just say if time is a factor which decides trust. See, you might have known a person for all your life, but it's not necessary that you have to trust them, right? So how do you decide? What is it that decides that yes, you trust this person or not? Is it actions? If their words and actions match, if it is the same, then can you say that you will trust them? Yes or no? See, if I say something, somebody says something, but their actions differ, they don't keep up the same, the words are different, the actions are different, then you can't trust. But if whatever they say, if they stand by it, and if their actions also are similar, then you can say that, yes, I can trust this person, like whatever word he gives, he stands by it. So whether you have known him for long or whether you have known him for shorter period of time, you have to observe what is the what their qualities, that are, whether they are keeping up to their words or not. So many a times you also might have told something and then maybe you have not been able to keep up to it. So entirely you cannot say that breaks the trust, because lot of times there are many reasons due to which you cannot do something which you have already told. But then how do you make up to it? If you want to retain the relationship, how do you make up for it? You either apologize or you tell what the reason is. Yes or no? Right? So same way now, if you look at all the other things, the respect. So what is respect? What can you say? Like how? What is your definition of respect? How do you decide whether to respect someone or not? Is it by age? If somebody is elder to you, then you give them respect. And if somebody is younger to you, you don't give them respect. Is it like that? Is it by age? What are the other criteria to respect someone? You have to answer, you have to respond. See, it can't be one person just going on telling about this. I'm asking the question, I'm only answering. You have to interact. Are you all shy of something? You have to interact. All the sessions, they have been like this. See, we have done this many times. Students, they interact. Even now in classes, you are interacting, but amongst yourself you are doing. Yes, you can say now. Yes, please stand up. How do you decide whom to give respect to? Nindkoli. Preetam. Yes? How do you decide? Respect is earned, right? Do you agree that? You cannot ask for respect. You cannot say, please give me respect. You cannot ask like that. It has to be earned. And whether it is whether it is about the age or not, irrespective of age or any designation, position, or caste, creed, race, everything, like irrespective of all of that, you respect a person. That is your humanity. Okay, so all these should not be the defining factors for you in order to give respect to another person. So same way, see, if we go on talking, like there are so many things. You have to feel accepted. See, for yourself to be happy, that is, you have to feel acceptance. There needs to be a meaning or purpose in your life, and there needs to be understanding. Right? So now when we look at it, the needs of the self are continuous and the needs of the body are limited. Do you agree to this? See, as we already saw, these are the needs of the self. Silence, please. These are the needs of the self. So, what are the needs of the self? Respect, trust, acceptance, relationships. Can you say that these are limited? Okay, now somebody gives you respect for, suppose someone treats you with respect. Can you say this much respect is enough for me for this entire year? Does it work like that? You continuously need it. It is not something that you get it once and then you say, okay, now I'm done for this year. For next year, I need some more respect. It's not like that. But what about the needs of the body? On a continuous basis, these are limited. Like it depends on the quantity also. Like you're hungry, you eat for some quantity and then your hunger is satisfied for that time. So it's not like you're continuously needing it, right? So that is why they say the needs of the self are continuous, but the needs of the body are limited. So now you need to understand, see what happens when you understand that these are two different things. That is when you will have a good understanding of your life. See what happens when we confuse the needs. See sometimes when we are stressed or when we are sad, just to distract ourselves, sometimes we can go shopping. See, will that give you happiness? Maybe temporarily it will give you happiness. But again, if you are feeling stressed or something, that can't be the solution for it, right? Then you can just be doom scrolling. If you feel lonely, you can just be scrolling on your phone, or you can start comparing yourself with others. And one more thing is, see, whenever you feel that you lack something, if you go and if you're feeling sad, if you buy a new car or a new phone or something like that, it will keep you happy, but for how long is it? Can you say that it will permanently keep you happy? See, how many of you here you would have asked in your houses only with your parents, you would have asked that this new phone I want, new model phone that you require. So once you have, how many of you have recently got phones? Raise your hands. Any new phones that you have changed recently? Okay, only two. So when did you buy it? Okay, so that made you happy? Getting a phone. So is it like continuing still? Okay, so there will be a time period till where, like it could be a new dress also, till you wear it once, twice or something, then you feel happy. Then later on, over a period of time, the happiness or that can be considered as a temporary happiness. But whereas there are certain memories that you can see, there are a lot of memories which you keep cherishing over a period of life, of your life, right? So there are times where you get nostalgic and you think of some memory that you have spent with your friends, which is continuous, like you keep thinking of it and it still makes you happy. Not equal to more happiness, right? Do you agree with that? Materialistic things only does it, can you say that only materialistic things will give happiness? Or is there something more than that which gives us happiness? Can you call yourself happy? See, I'm sure all of you, you have all these needs, I mean all these whatever the body needs are there and whatever the self needs are there. If I'm sure all of you have all of this, like the materialistic or the physical facilities we call it. So all of us, in spite of having that, can you say that you're happy? There are no other requirements in life? Constantly as humans we will have one or the other things or one or the other goal that we are chasing, right? So here more things, when we say it is not equal to more happiness, yes, for a temporary period of time it does, but then not continuously. Look at the circle on the left side. See here, the want. So first you have a desire, a new desire emerges, you have a want and you get it, that is you obtain. Then there is temporary happiness, like as I just told you now. Then after some time you get used to it. Then there is something new which comes, then you want that. That is the basic tendency of humans, not just you as students, all of us. There is something that we keep yearning for, right? Like once we get that and momentarily it makes us happy. Just think of your childhood when you got something, a new cycle or something that was gifted. It made you happy. But then over a period of time, then you wanted different things. It's not that always, yes, I got this cycle and then that itself kept you happy throughout. Same with the phones which you keep changing. A new model comes in the market, then again you would want that. Or sometimes just because all my friends have this and even I want the same. So the reasons could be different, right? So here, see, in spite of having all the things that you want, can you say a person who is rich and has all the materialistic things, can you equate that, that he is a happy person? Yes? Like a person who has all the things, materialistic things, can you conclude that, yes, this person is happy? See, I'm not saying this is not required. Of course it is required. We require physical facilities also. But then along with that, there are needs of the self also which have to be fulfilled. See now, okay, you've just started your education. Now once you complete your education, you are going to be working or whatever your higher studies you want to do, or if you get placed in a company. Now when you get placed in an organization, if they are offering you a good salary package, how do you decide first of all whether you want this job or not? How are you going to decide? Depends on package. The salary package, then any other criteria? How good the company is. Then what are the other things that you would look for? Suppose they have everything to offer, okay, but then maybe they are not. You don't get the respect that you deserve. Your opinions are not heard. Would you like to be in such a place? Would you like to continue being in a place where you are not valued, even though the salary is good and everything? Would you feel like going to work every day? Or now you can think of college itself. Now we have just started, but then as you keep continuing, you have to love the place also that you're going every day to, right? Whether it is for work or for your education. If you don't like, then you don't feel like going. Same way, all these materialistic things, even though you have, you cannot say that that is the only thing which is required in order to be happy. That doesn't define it, right? So what can ensure continuous happiness is right understanding, right feelings, right relationships that will lead to happiness and harmony. So what is right, and like in everything, right understanding, right feelings and having the right relationships. But then how do you know what is right? See, for every person it could vary. What is right, what is wrong? It varies from one person to another person, right? How do you get to know like what is the right thing, right understanding, right relationship? See, in friendships also you can say, see, there are a lot of fake friends you have, there are a lot of true friends that you have. How do you get to know who are your true friends? Can you identify at least? Can you identify them? You get to know, right, who is behaving genuinely with you and who is portraying it as a different person. All of you, are you capable of identifying that? So what do you choose? Do you do you choose to be in a circle where you have true set of friends? Or do you choose just fake friends who are just fun to be with, but there is no real meaning in the relationship? What do you choose? Again, depends. It depends on different things, right? So once you have, these are the things which can ensure continuous happiness in your life. Having right understanding. So as right understanding, that is being grateful also, you can see. Now family, most of the times we take our families for granted. So though our parents, all of you, your parents would have put in a lot of effort in order to get the things that you want, right? So now how many of you are grateful for the life that you have? How many of you are grateful? How many of you have gratitude for the life that you have? Only one person? Okay. What about the others? You are not grateful? You don't feel blessed? No answers for any questions. Are you all happy? Yes. Once the session is over, you'll be happy. And I heard that today afternoon you have some talent show, something also, cultural thing, right? So you all have to be active, so active. Okay, so how do we know what is right? Is again going back to our topic of what vehicle and the driver. See, a vehicle will not decide on its own where it wants to go. But you decide. See, even though, of course, we have self-driven cars and all of that, but you have to tell, like like where it has to go. Even if you consider in manufacturing and all, even without what do you say, a person in order to load or unload the component or carry out the functions. Now everything is automated. You can just feed in the program and then the manufacturing or the production can start. That can go on. But then you require a person in order to feed that information also, right? So here also you are the person who is going to decide where is that you want to take your vehicle to. So here what are the questions of self-definition? Which career path you want to choose? Which set of friends you want to have? What kind of person do I want to become? What do I consider as success? What kind of life do I want? So all of these questions. So self is the one who desires things, understands and also decides. So depending on that, the vehicle takes you wherever you want to go to. Okay. So here what happens when the driver doesn't understand the vehicle? See, whenever you are driving a vehicle also, you need to know, okay, whether there is fuel or not, whether the maintenance is due or not. So all of these information you need to know. Same way, if you don't understand your body, then what happens? See, if you know that your body needs sleep. How many hours of sleep do we need? 8 hours. So all of you, are you giving 8 hours or are you giving more or less? So lack of sleep. So even though we know that our body needs sleep, there are a lot of times that we are sleep deprived. Then we can have overeating, that is overindulgence. Even when you know that this is sufficient for your body, you tend to eat more, or which could lead to obesity, right? So having chaotic lifestyle, stress load, substance misuse, then ignoring the injuries or pains that you have, digital exhaustion, sedentary lifestyle. So all of these, see, we have to, what happens when we don't understand the vehicle is, these are the things that the outcomes or the causes, effects that we can see. So we need to understand. So here one small activity I would like ask you all to do. Any volunteers? Some two to three people. Please come here on the stage. How many of you consider yourself fit? Anybody who is comfortable. So I'll just ask you to you can come and do certain push-ups or any workout, like push-ups. How many of you can do here? Girls or boys, anyone? How many of you can do push-ups? None of you? You can attempt at least. Or you can do squats or wall sit. I want 2-3 volunteers. Anybody please come forward? Or else I will have to pick them. You want to come? Any 2-3 volunteers? Afternoon also again you have your cultural program. There you are going to get on the stage and do. But now you can start, right? It's like a warm-up. I want you to try, even if it is one single push-up also, it's fine. Quickly come. Here girls, anyone? See, boys are not coming. At least you girls can come and show your strength. Come. Or if not push-up, you can do a wall sit or a squat. Or wall sit, I hope you know, right? Any volunteers, please? I will tell you. Who wants to volunteer? Barbeku bega. You don't have to hesitate. Okay, don't come on stage. Maybe here also you can do. Quickly. How many of you are into fitness? How many of you work out? Yes, good. Only 1, 2, 3. Then please come forward. It's not a competition. Please come forward. See, nobody is coming. At least you can come. It's not a competition at all. Okay, whichever you are comfortable with. Here, you. I think you can come, then the rest of them will come. They will get inspired. Very good. Claps for him. What's your name? Sir? Chiran. Okay. All of you please clap for Chiran. Now, Chiran, you will do push-ups, you will try? Okay, very good. So next I want another contender, whoever is ready. Oh, very good. Girls, what about girls? Girls also you have to come. Okay, wall sit you can do? Only 2 people? I think 1 more there. So it's not at all a competition, okay? You just do how many of, maybe 10 or how many ever you can do, it's up to you. So we will count. What about girls? Any girls into fitness? If you want to do just 2, that is also fine. Okay, fine. You will start now? We'll count. Together you will start, all of you? Okay. Here only you can start. Yeah, I think you can do it there. But just give enough place for one another. Very good. Very good for being a sport, all 3 of you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some are going fast. 10, 11, 12, 13. You can stop whenever you want, okay? 16, 17, 18. Oh, then okay. Okay, you can stop. You don't have to continue. How much ever you can do it. Looks like we should only stop them, they're not stopped. Okay, done. Very good. You're still continuing. Okay. Very good. Great round of applause. So, wait. All three of you, please tell your names. So, Tarun, Ravindra and Chiran. All three of you, please come here. Big round of applause for being a sport, coming here on stage. See what it said, I think they did about 25 or more. Did you count? Each one of you, did you count how many you did? 22. Okay. See what decided? One thing. Here it is a game of body and the mind. So they kept pushing themselves. Sometimes see in between they felt like stopping, but still some of them they pushed themselves even further. And sometimes, see, most of you here, I'm sure many of you are still capable of doing a push-up, but you have not even given or taken that first step to come here, come forward and even give it a try. Right? So, how you are controlling your body not to go further. So, very good, all the three who came. And the same thing, girls, I just wanted any of the girls to come and do maybe a wall sit. That's very easy. You know what a wall sit, right? You push your body against the wall and then you squat and then you stay like as though you're sitting on a chair. You just stay in that position for how many ever seconds that you can. So there is, just imagine like there is an invisible chair over there and you're just pushing your back against the wall and you're staying in that seated position, but there is no chair. The difference is there is no chair. But how long can you hold yourself in that position? Anybody who wants to try? You have to be a sport, don't hesitate. You would want to try? It could be 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Or sometimes some can hold for 1 minute or more. Your friend is pushing you. Both of you come. Anyone else here? Would you like to try? Come, please come. Come on, be a sport, come. Both of you can come. Yeah, sure. Come quickly, don't waste time. See, 3 boys have come forward. Even girls we have to represent, right? Very good. Give a round of applause. I think, yeah, that space would be enough. What are your names? Akshaya and? Yashika and Akshaya. Very good. So you know what a wall sit is? Yeah. Both of you? Okay, so how long? Okay, we will start the timer for that. Just a minute, don't start yet. So we have the timer, we'll see how many seconds they can hold. So there is no compulsion that you have to hold it for longer period, how much ever you can. Okay? So yeah, you can maybe, I will start. No? Once she does maybe then you can. Yeah. Okay, I have started. Okay, good. All of you, I think you should motivate them. Keep clapping. How many ever seconds you can hold. We are already 10 seconds done. So this looks easy, it looks simple, but it's not that easy. Your legs start to give up after some time. Already 27 seconds done. So how much do you think she can hold? Huh? How many, what's your personal best? More than 1.5 minutes. Very good. Let's see, all 45 seconds done. You can get up once you... 57 seconds done. 1 minute done. Very good. Okay, good. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Very good. Give her a round of applause. Next we will see Yashika. Wait, I'll reset the timer. Yeah, start. Yours was 1 minute 5 seconds, right? So you can also try. Once you go home, you can try. It is hard. Your legs start to tremble, and then you start to it starts hurting, mainly your quads. 25 done, 26 done. Good. Great. See, all of you, you should keep cheering. Keep cheering for them. 36, 37. Very good. 46, 47, 48. You have a personal best, have you done? No, like how much is your, how long have you held this? 2 minutes. Okay, so we have enough time now. 1 minute done, 1 minute, 8 seconds, 9, 10. So, what about the others? Anybody? I won't call you on stage, but what is your personal best? 1 minute, 20, 30 seconds done. Very good. Keep cheering for Yashika. 36, 37. Are you going to hold it? Very good. If you're not comfortable, you can stop anytime. Okay, done. So it's 1 minute 49 seconds. Very good. Please give a big round of applause for both of them. Very good. See, all 5 of you who came here, again, it's great that you have volunteered yourself, you have come forward. That itself is an achievement. Coming forward, getting on stage itself is a big thing, right? So here, what is it that you got to know? Now, it was a game of your mind and the body. So one is you can keep pushing from your mind. So one is, first of all, they decided that they will come here on stage. They pushed themselves. That is because of the mind that they pushed themselves here to come forward and do it, right? One thing. And then to know when to stop. So that's also important. If you ignore whatever the pains that you have, or see, your body starts giving signals, right? It starts giving signals when it can't do something. Whether it is you going on a hike, if you're swimming, if you're running, even when you're running also, you start losing your breath after a certain duration. So you respond to that, and then you take care of that, whatever it is. Like whether you stop in order to breathe, take in, do inhale and exhale, like take in more breaths, or you stop in order to drink some water. So same way, whether you need food. So this understanding we need to have between the self and the body. The minute you don't understand it, that's becoming just like how you don't understand your vehicle, and it could lead to a lot of problems like this. So knowing when to stop, knowing when to start, having that control. So I'm sure for all of you also, you will have such decisions to make in life going further, like knowing when to stop. You might come under a lot of peer pressure. Just because a lot of friends are doing something, it's not necessary thing that you also have to do it. Where to draw the line? So that is something you need to understand by yourself. Okay, so but a journey needs both. It requires a healthy body and also requires a healthy mind in order to have a happy life. You cannot say only healthy body is sufficient. I don't need a healthy mind. Is it okay? That is not okay. To be happy, you need both. So, but what kind of journey do you all want? Now that you have started your course here, what is the journey that you are looking ahead at? What is it that you want? Is it this? Which company you're going to be placed at? How much salary? Which job? Which package? So are these all your needs? What is the journey that you're looking ahead for? Or is it something more meaningful? Like even though you get all of that, you get your kind of job or salary that you require, what is the kind of person that you want to become? What kind of relationships do you want to have? What is that you really want from life? Deep relations, contribution to society. So all of you, once you're graduating here from as engineers, being responsible engineers, like how you are going to contribute or give it back to the society, whatever the knowledge you gain, So that becomes very important. What makes life more meaningful? What contributions you want to make? And what does success mean to you? So success also can have a different definition for each one of us. So sometimes when you have earned, like if you're earning a lot of money, success could mean that for some people. And for someone, some other person, it could be earning a lot of true relationships could mean success. Right? So it depends from person, varies from person to person. So what is it that you want in this journey that you have to give a thought about it? Okay? So now you see, this is some of the examples. You can see a lot of achievers here, like from Paralympics, or you can see how even the body, even if it has not supported, how they have achieved or reached very great heights. Right? In spite of physical disabilities, how so body doesn't define you, that is what I'm going to say. You as a body, like you can have a lot of reasons to say that or blame things on, like I don't have this, I don't have that. You can go on complaining on a lot of things, but that doesn't define you. It is up to you that what you want to choose. So the vehicle is already given to all of us. The journey is what we have to choose. Okay, so I would like to end my talk here. Thank you, all of you.
Okay, thank you ma'am for your wonderful session. So now it's a lunch break. So we shall have a break for 1 hour, 1 to 2. So please assemble at 2 o'clock.